Tonight we reflect on the true meaning behind Memorial Day, a time not just for celebration, but for remembering those who died in service of their country. And all across the Bay Area, people gather to honor the fallen. And at one event in the small East Bay town of Clayton, the emotional toll of war was plain to see. John Ramos has that story.
It's not unusual for Memorial Day services to honor those who paid the ultimate price for their country. But here in Clayton, they do things a little differently. Here, they focus on those who are still feeling the loss. Clayton is a small town, and perhaps because of that, Memorial Day feels a lot more personal. Pat Everett still misses her late husband Ollie and is proud of his service during the Cold War.
Memorial Day means picnics for people, barbecues, but we take time out to honor those who have left us and serve this country and love this country.
Do you think they do that better in a small town than in a big city?
I think so. People are closer together.
What so proudly we have.
Other than the national anthem, there was no band playing music, no speeches from elected officials or shout-outs to the various branches of the military. Retired Lieutenant Colonel Mike Hudson says he organizes the Clayton Memorial in the style of those that occur overseas, what he calls downrange.
Right, downrange, it's not a speaking engagement, it's a ceremony. And we honor each of our fallen service members by placing the identification tags on an individual monument. Sean Langevin, United States Army.
Names were read of local service members who have died, and their dog tags were hung from a traditional boots and helmet memorial. And then, one by one, Gold Star families added their loved ones' tags to the display as well. And each was given a chance to address the crowd. Taylor Hanna was an Army specialist who passed away in 2020 at the age of 22.
He loved music. He was like a dad to his two younger brothers. And we miss him every single day. This is the first time I've spoken about him, so thank you for being patient with me.
Benjamin Tollefson was killed in 2008 during Operation Iraqi Freedom. His wife Natalie seemed grateful for the chance to talk about Benjamin.
It's moments like these, sharing his story and his words, that help me heal. The grief never really goes away. It's been almost 18 years, but it changes. And over time, it becomes more beautiful.
His son Mac was only 8 months old when Benjamin was deployed to Iraq.
So that's been the hardest thing with me is I don't really have an idea of like what we could have been together.
And Annette and Derek Lucky are still suffering the loss of their daughter Danielle in 2016. She died of an undiagnosed bacterial infection shortly after arriving aboard ship. Her parents are angry about the poor treatment she got, but since then, changes have been made in medical screening, and an annual award in Danielle's name is given to an outstanding member of the medical corps.
I know it won't bring her back, but she's here supporting and helping those that are in there now to make changes.
It's not your traditional Memorial Day service. It's the kind of thing that can only happen in a small town. And it's meant to focus on the real meaning of the holiday, beyond just the picnics and the barbecues.